All right, I'm back with station 4. Okay, a sociologist is studying the effect of having children within the first 2 years of marriage on the divorce rate. Using hospital birth records, she selects a random sample of 200 couples that had a child within the first 2 years of marriage. Following up on these couples, she finds that 80 couples are divorced within 5 years. Okay, so, and this is proportions because it's just, are you divorced? Are you not divorced? Okay. So we're gonna, when we think about it, we're gonna make a confidence interval using this or our calculator test. And actually, I'm gonna use this because the answers are set up this way. The calculator will give me, the lower bound and the upper bound of the interval, and I'm just gonna use this. Okay. So we need p hat, our sample proportion. We have that. We know how many people she sampled, and we know how many got divorced. And then Z star, we know this is determined by our confidence level, which it's asking us to use a 90% confidence level, and we know our sample size. So that is enough information to figure this out. Okay, and it might be confusing that they're using point estimate plus or minus the margin of error. If you give me this on the test or this, that is okay. The calculator goes straight to this. Okay, so here we go. So we need p hat. So we need p hat plus or minus z star times p hat times 1 minus p hat all over n. This is all the square root. So the p hat is she sampled 200 people, okay, and 80 of them were divorced. So 80 out of 200 would be, if you need to do that off to the side, 80 out of 200 equals 0.4. So, hey, all of those, okay. That's where that came from. Oops, so sorry. 0.40. Now, plus or minus, we're going to just calculate this. Okay, so Z star for a 90% confidence interval, 100 minus 90 is 10. Yes. Half of 10 is 2. Just kidding. Half of 10 is 5. And then we're going to go 0.05. That sucker. Where's my Z table? Oh, I don't have one. No problem. We're going to go here. Second bars. Inverse norm. That's if you don't have your Z table, this inverse norm gives you that. Okay. So if we're trying to go out to 0.05, again, that'll give me my negative because it's on the left. No big deal. 0.05. Enter, and it's standardized. Negative 1.64. So 1.64. So your Z star is 1.64. That's how many standard deviations you have to go out. Okay. So then we're going to go p hat is 0.4. 1 minus p hat is 0.6. And n, she has sampled 200 people. Okay. So this is what I need to simplify here, because I'm not going to do the whole lower bound, upper bound, because my answers are in this form. So I find it easiest, even if you don't have a great calculator, to just even do this math here. 0.4 times 0.6 equals, divide that by 200. Okay, take the square root of the answer. And, okay, then that answer is what we get in the square root there, and I'm going to multiply that by Z star. Common mistake to forget to multiply it by Z star. 0.0568, which all of this simplified to 0.057. Okay. Now, if we were going to convert this to just interval notation, we would go 0.4 minus 0.057, 0.343, and 0.4 plus 0.057. We are 90% confident that if we were to grab these samples again and again and again, that 90% of them would capture the true proportion of people that will divorce within the first 2 years if they have a couple. I think that's enough. But this answer right here was D. All right.